Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your boy Sean. Go get it. Sorry for the delay on the videos, you guys. I've been having my days have just been like very busy over the past couple of days, and I haven't been able to get everything that I needed. Excuse me. So today I'm gonna be coming to you guys with a video from Strange Mysteries, with a video called "7 of the Strangest Things Washed Up on Beaches." I'm ready to see how this is going to turn out. I'm going to turn this down a bit so it doesn't overshadow everything. Alright, let's get into it.
The world's ocean is a vast and mysterious place with many untold secrets and unseen oddities. Yet occasionally she treats us to a glimpse of this weirdness by washing up strange creatures, confusing objects, and suspicious items upon our shores. Illegal narcotics, deformed creatures, and human body parts are just some of the things we're about to investigate in our list of 7 strange things washed up on beaches.
Oh man, I'm ready to see what they have on this list because I know it's going to be insane. Why is my hair sticking up like
Number
that?
7. The ocean's foot fetish. Since August 20th, 2007, over 20 human feet have washed up on beaches across North America, and we have no idea where most of them have come from. These amputated feet, or as I like to call them, quote-unquote, leg hands, have been found on beaches in British Columbia, Canada, and on the coast of Washington, USA. But of these 20 feet, only 2 are pairs, meaning up to 10 people are either hopping around on stumps or they're dead. In July 2008, one foot was identified by Vancouver police as having belonged to a suicidal man now presumed dead, and several others have since been traced to various missing people as far afield as India and the UK, but many still remain unaccounted for. Several theories have been put forward for this abundance of human leg hands, including the explanation that many of these feet belong to victims of the 2004.
So they're just finding feet and shoes washing up on the beach. Some are in pairs, some of them just one shoe. Just one foot. Yo, who is out there doing this? Oh my God, that is insane.
Asian tsunami. However, many of these feet have been discovered wearing shoes, which I like to call foot hats, which were only released post-2004.
Foot hats.
So what's happening here? Is some kind of Dexter-style
That's my
mass
show.
murderer dumping his victims at sea? Most of these feet are too decomposed to properly analyze and identify, so unfortunately we may never know who they belong to and why they're washing up on the North American coastline. Number 6. The party boat. In 2014, on the coast of Southern California, a man casually strolling on the beach discovered a boat which had washed ashore. Strangely, there was nothing and no one aboard this mysterious vessel, aside from a 1-ton shipment of marijuana. Unsurprisingly, nobody has come forward to claim the contents of this boat, but the guy who discovered it was arrested for sampling its most exquisite content before the cops got there. Can you blame the guy? This wasn't the first time something like this has happened either. 1 year earlier, a shipment worth $4 million was found in a boat washed up in Santa Barbara. And again, nobody was found on the boat, nor claimed responsibility. So what happened to the people who sailed these stricken vessels? And who exactly is shipping these large amounts of weed? If I were to guess, I'd say it's either an international drug cartel or Snoop Dogg ordering takeout. Number 5. The Monster of Sakhalin. Sakhalin Island is located in the Pacific Ocean on Russia's east coast, just north of Japan, in an area of territory long claimed by both countries. Because of this dispute, both Japan and Russia maintain a military presence here, and in 2006, some of the Russian soldiers stationed nearby discovered something very odd washed up on the island's shore, the Monster of Sakhalin. Newspaper reports from the time claim that unidentified Russian officials took ownership of the carcass soon after its discovery, but not before several sightseers managed to quickly snap a few
Yo,
pictures.
that look like.
And since
Hold on. What's the movie called? Oh my God. I can't think of the name of the movie. But in the movie, there's like this bird like creature in it where it's like this black cloak and all that stuff. But I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of the movie was or show. I can't remember. At the same time, the thing looks like a some type of reptile. It's like a gator, but or a crocodile, but I don't know.
the body went missing, many have tried to identify the creature from the few photographs we have. Some have noticed it seems eerily similar to a prehistoric sea monster, which swam the oceans over 10 million years ago,
See?
which would explain why the Russians were so keen to swipe these remains so quickly. However, those people who haven't spent too long sailing on the marijuana party boat actually believe that the monster of Sakhalin is nothing more than a decomposed Berardius beaked whale. What do you think? Number 4, Trunco. On the 27th of December, 1924, the staff of the UK's Daily Mail newspaper were struggling for things to write about. The Kardashians hadn't been born, there weren't enough immigrants to blame for society's problems, and the fad for claiming everything causes you cancer hadn't yet taken hold. But nevertheless, the Mail needed a snazzy headline to get people suitably excited and scared, so they ran with the ridiculous story of a fish like a polar bear. The creature was described as a large white mass measuring 47 feet long with snowy white fur, a lobster-like tail, and an elephantine trunk. So they called it Trunco. Great imagination, folks. Trunco washed ashore in the South African town of Margate sometime in October 1924, and reports claim that this strange blob had engaged in a 3-hour fight with 2 killer whales before it became
hold on, you guys.
rotted away over the
Okay, I'm back, you guys. Let's get back into it.
course of 10 days. But despite this seeming like a garbage article used to fill pages on a slow news day, it appears there may be some truth to the tale, as photographic evidence emerged of this weird creature in 2010. Since then, 4 more photographs have been unearthed, yet because scientific analysis of the carcass was not undertaken at the time, it seems unlikely we'll ever know the true origin of the mysterious Trunco. Number 3. Something's fishy. These are mobula rays, which are the closely related and less successful cousins of the manta ray family. Imagine if James Franco had a not-so-famous brother called, I don't know, Dave or something. It'd be like
Come
that,
on.
except
Y'all just can't be dissing Dave like that. The last few movies he's done have been box office successes, so you can't just knock them. All right. Anyway,
not as tragic. Genuinely, though, mobula rays are amazing creatures. They often travel in huge schools of thousands, can grow to nearly 25 feet wide, weigh as much as 12 stone, and are known to leap from the ocean and spin in midair. Plus, they've never killed any famous Australians, so they've got that going for them too. But in 2013, several hundred of these beautiful animals washed up on shore in Gaza City, and nobody knows why. Mobula rays have been known to do this before near Gaza City and elsewhere, but not for nearly 6 years, and certainly not in such huge numbers. Not that the local people were complaining, though.
Gosh, you know how freaked out I would be if I'm walking onto the beach and I see that.
Palestinians. Experts noticed strange splotches of blood on the mobula rays' pectoral fins, which some say points to contact with boats, overcrowding, or even the use of underwater explosives as a method of fishing. What? These guys never heard of tackle and bait? Number 2. Chips Ahoy. Let's say you stumble across the marijuana party boat we heard about earlier, and let's also say you sample some of the products on board like the guy who got busted. With a literal boatload of Mary Jane, you're gonna be real hungry in no time at all, so wouldn't it be great if a whole crate of Doritos just washed up on shore at that very moment? Well, on the Outer Banks of North Carolina on November 30th, 2006, that's exactly what happened. An overturned cargo container caused thousands of bags of Doritos to spill out and litter over half a mile of the Carolina coastline.
Yo.
The chips were eventually cleaned off the beach thanks to a combination of scavenging birds picking at the bags which had burst open, and hungry humans collecting the others which had remained fresh and sealed. I guess the only thing we need now is some kind of dip. So let us introduce you to number 1, the Hebrides blob. The Hebrides blob was a 12-foot smelling mass of gloopy flesh discovered in 1990 by a British nanny called Louise Witts on a Scottish beach called Benbecula within the Hebrides. Now, obviously, the most ridiculous and unbelievable part of this story so far is the use of the words Scottish and beach next to each other, but bear with me, folks, because the discovery of this creature could turn out to be a monumentous historical occasion. The blob was described as having a head at one end, a curved back with fin-like shapes, and a flesh which seemed furry and eaten. So at first it seems that this was merely a large sea creature which had washed up and degraded over time, but cryptozoologists also have a different theory about the Hebrides blob. They concluded that while it may be a marine carcass in an advanced stage of decay, it also closely resembles some form of ragworm. The problem is, ragworms typically grow no bigger than 5 centimeters. So if there really is a ragworm of this size lurking around the Scottish coast, then the Loch Ness Monster has serious competition. Or maybe the Loch Ness Monster is a giant ragworm, because some crazy and magical beasts have been later proven real, as you'll see if you check out our recent video on 7 mythical creatures that actually existed.
Oh, I might need to check that video out too. All right, yeah, all of those are pretty crazy. You know, I think I've heard about a couple of them already, but you know, it was still pretty interesting to see. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get to shooting this next video. So yeah, I'm gonna leave everything in the description. So don't forget to subscribe to Strange Mysteries' channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you liked this video. I know it's been a hot little minute. I'm about to start getting into you guys' requests now. So I'll try to get to the ones that I can find. Like I said in one of my other videos, like if you really want me to react to a certain video and I don't get back to you within the week, or at least I'd say if I don't get back to you within 2 days, then just inbox it to me, and I'll just look for the video and react to it for you guys, because it's starting, like, with all of you guys commenting on like, because all of the requests are going under the same video, and that's like my most popular video, and that video has almost like 20,000 views and stuff, and it has like I don't know how many comments. Thank you guys for the views, by the way. But it has a lot of comments, and it's hard to go through all of them. So, like I said, if you really want me to react to something, comment on one of the lesser view videos, or you know, inbox them to me, and I'll make sure to get to them. So, up next we have the Wonder Woman Comic-Con trailer. So, get ready for that. Yeah, like I always tell you guys, get up, get out, and go get it. And I'm out.